Good morning, class. Today we are going to learn our first lesson, the living word, adaptation and a classification. Already we have seen the adaptation in a plants. The next part is the adaptation in a animals. In a previous lecture we have learned the adaptation in a aquatic animals, but just overlook once. Aquatic animals are those which are living in water bodies, and they are having special organs or their body structure to survive in water bodies. Fish are having scale on their skin and fins on the body. Their body tapered toward both ends like a spindle. That particular shape of a fish helps them to swim easily in a water body, and fins on their body helps them for the movement. Fish breathe with gills instead of a nose. We all know that respiration is the important characteristic of all living things, and generally all animals are using nose for their respiration. But for the fishes it is not possible to respire with a nose, and for that they are having a special organ, that is a gills for the respiration. Their eyes have transparent eyelids for the clear vision in the water bodies. It is not possible to open the eyes and see, and for that they are having transparent eyelids. They have air bladder within the body to help them to float. Air bladder is a balloon like structure which is present inside the body of a fish, and because of that their weight minimize and they can float easily in the water bodies. Observe the bodies of a frog, duck and a tortoise. Frog, duck and a tortoise are those animals which are living in a water bodies as well as on a land surface. Such animals are known as a amphibians. So what use are their legs to these animals? What helps frogs to breathe underwater? Of what use are the long hind legs of a frog? And why doesn't a duck get wet in a water? I told you previous to solve all these questions. Now move on a next page. As the frog and a duck have webbed toes, they can use their legs like a oars. As I told you before, frog and ducks are the amphibians, means they live on a land as well as in the water body. But they have a special characteristic to survive in both this atmosphere. They are having webbed toes which help them to swim easily in a water. Water flows off the waxy feather of a bird like a duck and a water hen. Water hen and a duck are the animals that lives in a water as well as on a land. So because of the waxy layer present on their feathers, the water flows off from their feather. Webbed toes, slippery smooth skin and a triangular head helps frog to swim easily through the water. Frog is also another amphibians which live on a land as well as in a water, but their body structure is a design in a such a way that it can survive in both this situation. They are having webbed toes for easily swimming, slippery and a smooth skin and a triangular head. That shape of a head means if we see in a case of a fish, their body is tapered from both sides, but frogs are having only the triangular head. That shape of their head avoid frictions, as well as their hind legs are long. Because of that they can swim very easily through the water. They can live on a land as well as in the water due to their ability to breathe through the skin in the water and using the nose and the lungs on the land. Frogs are not having special organ like a gills to breathe in a water. In a water they can breathe through their skin, and on a land like other animals they using nose and a lungs for the respiration. The typical color of a frog's back help it to hide among the grasses. The typical color means if we observe, the frogs are having greenish in color, and because of that color they can hide themselves among the grasses. Make a list of the name of some other amphibians do you know and study their adaptations. All these animals that live on a land surface as well as on a aquatic bodies are known as amphibians. So make a list of other amphibians and study their adaptation. The next is a adaptation in a forest and a grassland animals. Carnivorous animals like a wild dog, fox, tiger, and a lion have strong legs to run fast and capture their prey. Carnivorous animals are those which feeds on the other animals or which use other animals for eating. So fox or a dog or a tiger, lion are having very strong legs to run fast and capture their prey. They have claws and their canine teeth are sharp and pointed. Their claws they use to tear the flesh, and canines also, the teeth present in their mouth. You can observe the canines of a lion. They use that canines to tear the flesh of the animals they are going to eat. Tigers having padded paws, this enables them to silently stalk their prey and capture it easily. मीन्स उनके जो पैर होते हैं टाइगर्स के वो एकदम पैडेड होते हैं, गद्दे की तरह सॉफ्ट, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ सच अ कैरेक्टर दे कैन फॉलो देयर प्रे and capture that easily. The eyes of a predatory carnivorous are located in front of their head. Predatory carnivorous means जो शिकारी रहते हैं या फिर जो शिकार करते हैं, जो शिकार करके दूसरे एनिमल्स को खाते हैं, उनकी जो आंखें होती हैं वो उनके सर के सामने ऑन द फ्रंट ऑफ देयर हेड लोकेट होती है, जो उन्हें एकदम क्लियर और लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस विजन के लिए मदद करती है. मतलब ये जो होते हैं शेर या फिर टाइगर, लायन, ये जो होते हैं वो दूर से अपने शिकार को स्पॉट कर सकते हैं और फिर अपने लेग्स की मदद से या फिर अपने स्ट्रॉन्ग लेग्स की मदद से उन्हें पकड़ सकते हैं. द आइज ऑफ अ हार्बिवोरस आर बिलो द फोरहेड ऑन ईदर साइड ऑफ अ हेड. Herbivores are such animals which feeds on the grass or which use grass for their as their food. So जो herbivores रहते हैं उनकी जो आँखें होती है दे आर लोकेटेड ऑन द ईदर साइड ऑफ देयर हेड. मीन्स उनकी आँखें उनके फोरहेड के नीचे या फिर सामने नहीं होती, उनके फेस के दोनों साइड लोकेट रहती है. बिकॉज ऑफ दैट दिस गिव्स देम वाइड एंगल विजन विच हेल्प्स देम टू प्रोटेक्ट फ्रॉम द प्रेडेटर. बिकॉज ऑफ दैट क्या होता है, वो वाइड एंगल तक मतलब पूरी दोनों तरफ से ध्यान रख सकते हैं कि कोई प्रेडेटर या फिर कोई शिकारी उन्हें पकड़ ना ले. देयर लेग्स आर लॉन्ग and a tapering with strong hooves which enables them to run fast, taking long leaps. These animals are having danger being food of any other carnivorous, and because of that there is adaptation in their leg that their legs are very long and a tapering, जिसकी वजह से वो एकदम लीप करके या जंप करके बहुत तेज भाग सकते हैं. Their long and freely moving ear can receive sound from a long distance and a different direction. If we observe the ear of such animals, herbivores are located on their head, and these are long in a shape and freely moving from all the side, and because of that characteristic they can receive sound from long distance and they can save themselves from the other carnivores. Deer and black bucks have color that merge with their surrounding. Their teeth are strong for chewing tough plant material. Deer and black buck जो होते हैं वो उनका कलर सराउंडिंग के साथ मिक्स होने वाला या फिर वो जंगल में झाड़ियों में छुप सकते हैं, ऐसा होता है. एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट दे कैन सेव देयर सेल्फ, एंड उनके जो टीथ रहते हैं, उनके दांत वो स्ट्रॉन्ग इनफ रहते हैं टू चू द प्लांट मटेरियल. जो भी झाड़ या पत्ते वो खा रहे हैं वो उसे चबाने के लिए उनके दांत एकदम स्ट्रॉन्ग रहते हैं. नेक्स्ट इज अ एडेप्टेशन